Welcome everybody to this all signs reading. This is going to be a current energy check-in. Whenever you're watching this will be the current energy for you. So if you're watching the live, it'll be right now. But if you're watching it after the live, it'll be at that time. So I want to say thank you all for being here. I want to make a quick announcement really quick. The personal readings are on sale. And by the way, if you're watching the playback of this, everything is timestamped below, so you can just go straight to your zodiac sign. But I do want to make a quick announcement. The personal readings are on sale. I've dropped the price on all three of them. So if you're curious and you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to the website and it'll show you all the different readings that I have. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump in. I'm going to wait here a little bit. Hopefully the notifications went out, but I don't know. I feel like I probably already used them all. So we'll let the room fill up here for a sec. Before we begin, let me pull up here. Let's see here. Austin, Texas. How can I make my thoughts and other people's thoughts in my mind disappear? How do I put a wall up to keep them out forever? You got to manage your own energy, right? Nobody can really can control your thoughts, right? You have to be the one that's in control of your thoughts. If you're not in control of your thoughts, then yeah, people can have definitely a major influence over your own mind. What's going on, Xavier? What's going on? Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put up Aries on the screen. Then we'll jump in here. Did y'all get notified at all? Did the notifications go out? I will be taking super chat questions too. I'll do super chat questions for a little bit. I know there are some people that that missed the live and that wanted to ask the super chat question. So I'll open the super chat questions. Be sure to, let me just go ahead and timestamp these. I'm gonna put in the live chat the super chat rules on the website. So that way, if you want to send a super chat question, first read the rules. So let's see here. One sec. All right, let me put this. I'm gonna put it in the chat really quick. All right. Let me see here. I don't know if I can timestamp it on here. I don't know if I can pin it. Oop, not that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and begin here. Give me one sec. I'm gonna have to go to the actual website. Hold on. I'm using a streaming software, so I have to actually go to my channel and pin this to the top. Let's see. Pin message. All right. There we go. All right, if you're in here right now, if y'all don't mind hitting that like button, we'll see if we can get this video circulating throughout the algorithm on YouTube. But let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start first with Aries. All right, Aries, let's take a look. What is the current energy for Aries right now? What do they need to know? Let's see. Aries, Aries, Aries. All right, let's check here. What's going on with Aries? Pulled the Death card here, the Moon card, the Four of Cups here. Okay. You have the Four of Swords, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and then you have the Two of Wands here. I see a lot of you Aries are in this energy of feeling stuck. Now, this Death card ruling the reading, something could have recently ended with a person or ended in a situation, or a situation has come to a close. And with this Moon card being here and the Four of Cups and the challenge, like I feel like your challenge at this moment is like you're bummed out by it with the Four Cups. And in a way, it's like you're kind of yearning for something here, or you're having this energy of melancholy. And I feel like it's something related to the past here. And that Moon card being in your current energy at this time, it's kind of like the imagination that's taking over, right? Reflecting on memories, or even kind of maybe feeling like you're in a frozen state too. Like if something kind of has recently ended and you kind of don't know what to do next because you're disoriented, or you're uncertain about, like the new direction of like where to go. But I am sensing like this melancholy energy, like this melancholy of like the past or something like that here. But I feel like it's like not to let this take a hit on your like self-esteem here. I gotta be real here, Aries. I'm gonna show you this read. The Nine of Pentacles as your advice here. And by the way, you have the Four Swords here in the future position. So if you've gone through some type of rejection scenario, or if you've gone through maybe an ending, or you're letting go of something here, and you're just trying to move forward, I do see you here recovering with this Four Swords. That Two of Wands being here in the outcome is like taking bold actions. So I see you here being able to move through this quite quickly. Like for Aries, it's like you guys can get knocked down, but then you get like right back up. And some people think that Aries aren't like emotional. No, y'all can be emotional. But with that cardinal energy, it's like you're able to shift it really fast. So that's what I'm seeing here with this Two of Wands being here in the outcome. If you're struggling with something at this time that has ended, the best thing you can do is not let it take a hit on your self-esteem. With that Nine of Pentacles as the advice, is to remember all the great things that you already have in your life, and that there's still beautiful things around you that you can be grateful for, and things to enjoy and things to celebrate here. And I feel like by focusing on those positive things, focusing on the abundance that you have in your life, right? And when I say abundance, I'm not saying like all these amazing things, but what I'm talking about is like there's always something you can be grateful for and enjoy in your life. And I feel like the universe is like wanting you to focus on that, because the more you dwell in this energy of the Moon, Four of Cups, the Death card, it's like you're gonna stay in this Four of Cups energy here. So the universe is like saying to get out there and like live your best life here, and to just try to enjoy the things that are around you at this time, because I feel like that's what's going to shift your energy really quickly, because I do see you going through a recovery process of this Death card, Moon card energy here. But that Two of Wands being in the outcome, it's like I see you getting right back up on the horse, and it not affecting you anymore. You pulled this Covenant card. It says Sacred Contract here. Now, this could definitely be an ending to something that you were once binded to before, a relationship, right? It could even be a place, whether it's a work scenario or just a situation in general. It's almost like a karmic contract that's come to an end. I already feel like the ending has already happened. I don't think this is anything coming up. I feel like this is already something that has already ended, but in a way it's fulfilled its purpose for you here. But I do see you moving through pretty quickly and recovering really quickly. Nine of Pentacles is like, get back to enjoying your life, right? Don't dwell on anything from the past. Don't try to conjure up anything from the past. If it's left, it's left. And I definitely feel like there was something karmic with it, with the Sacred Contract card. It's like it fulfilled its purpose for what it was for you to evolve. But when I say karmic contract, I don't even want to go into that whole discussion, but it just like something that it was part of your past, right? Whether it was a past life or just something that you dealt with and in this lifetime, but it was like, it's something from the past that you're letting go of, basically. But I do see you moving through really fast. I feel like the universe is saying like you still have a lot of beautiful things around you, and just to not forget that. All right, let's do Taurus. I won't be clarifying these like I did the last time, just because it took forever. And honestly, we don't really need to. So let's see. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus here? Oh, the Bull Squad. What's going on with Taurus? Let's see here. You pulled the Eight of Pentacles here. You pulled the Four of Swords. And you also pulled the Strength card here. A lot of you are just trying to use your willpower at this time and stay disciplined. I'm seeing here. There's other things going on, but I am sensing just an overall energy of like work, kind of being on that conveyor belt of life. you know, getting things done, managing your task. Let's see here. I think for some of you right now, it's like you have been busy with work, responsibilities, just things that you know you need to do in order to progress and move forward and evolve. That Four of Swords, you could literally be taking a break right now and watching me. But it's like you're recovering here. And I feel like there is an emphasis here that's coming up like in your mind is like having balance with work and your personal life, right? Like work hard, play hard. But that Strength card being the challenge is like you could be lacking energy a little bit here, or lacking willpower. So it's just like you're doing your best here just to recover. So let's see what the future position is here. And a lot of you could be waiting as well in regards to something. Like something's on your mind I'm picking up here, Taurus. It's like even if you're working right now, if you're doing things right now, it's like there's something on the back of your mind, you're like, you have it on hold. But it's like you're gonna get to it. But it's like there's something probably more important that you're doing. You have the Three of Swords here. You have the Nine of Swords, and you have the Judgment card here. Yo, damn. You know, I gotta be real here. There is some type of situation here that I feel like you're moving through, Taurus. Like these could be disappointments, right? I feel this Three of Swords is in the future, but I also kind of feel like it's also in your present moment here as well. I feel like to not be so hard on yourself here, Taurus. Like there is something here. It's like you're putting a lot of time and energy and effort into something. Eight of Pentacles for the overall energy, and maybe it's not. It's like you're not able to accomplish everything that you've been wanting to accomplish or get everything done. But I feel like with this Three of Swords, it's like yes, it can be disappointing, or yes, it's like you're bummed out by it. But I feel like the universe is saying like to not let it overwhelm you, because this Nine of Swords here for the advice and the Four of Swords is like managing stress, like managing your thoughts, managing your energy here. And that Strength card being in the challenge, it's like, you know, you can only do so much, right? I'm not saying to like, you know, to be lazy, right? I think you should always work hard, but you can only do so much and accomplish so much. And there's all these things that you're thinking about that you want to get to. However, I feel like there's a letdown of expectation of you getting to all these things with this Three of Swords. So this is basically saying like to not, because the Three of Swords is like, oh yeah, I didn't, you know, this didn't happen, or this didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But, you know, yeah, it sucks, but I'm not going to like stay in that energy. The Judgment card is saying you'll have another chance here, right? In the outcome, you'll have another chance here to carry through what it is that you're trying to carry through, whatever it is that you're working on. You pull this deep, quiet meditation and stillness. See, y'all just think I'd be saying shit. I know what I'd be saying. You have this deep, quiet meditation and stillness, and that's also like in your current energy, Four of Swords. Now, I will say the pendulum is swinging both ways here. Some of you, it's like you actually need to get up and do something, right? And not just stay stuck in, you know, not be lazy. Some of you, I just gotta be real. Some of you, it's like you're working really hard, and actually you need some deep, quiet meditation and stillness here for yourself, because I feel like there's a lack of, there's an imbalance here when it comes to certain things. And I feel like it's going to burn you out. But with that Judgment card being here in the outcome, I do feel like there's another chance or an opportunity here for you to begin something. Because it's almost like this never-ending nightmare that I feel like you're experiencing right now. And it could be with work and all these things you have to do, because the Nine of Swords is like the never-ending nightmare. And it's like, you know, sometimes we suffer with it, right? We have to suffer through it. That's why I feel like it's like to not be so hard on yourself. It's like the Judgment card, there is something here I feel that's coming along that's like giving you like a chance, or like some type of chance or opportunity here that's allowing you to kind of rise up above your situation. But definitely take some, if you need meditation and stillness or some solitude, you know, the universe is saying like to give that to yourself. I kind of want to clarify this Three of Swords for you because it's bugging me. The Two of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like there's something about balance here. Now, some of you are going to be like, well, this is the decision that I'm waiting for and I'm not getting it. If that's the case, you will get the decision. I do see that here with the Judgment card. If you're waiting on something, some type of decision, I do see you getting it. Or if you're waiting for an answer, if you're waiting for clarity, I do feel like you'll get the clarity with that Judgment card. But I feel like there's definitely something in regards to your personal life. It's like in regards to like balance, because you have the Four of Swords, which is Jupiter in Libra, Two of Swords, Moon in Libra, Three of Swords, Saturn in Libra. Libra deals with balance, right? So, yeah, but I do see you like rising above whatever this difficulty is with this Judgment card, because I feel like it's like some type of opportunity or some chance here that you're getting that's allowing you to get a second chance at something, or like resurrect like your own energy here or your situation that you're dealing with. Judgment card reminds me of like when you put something down, you're like, okay, I'll focus on it later, and then it's like, and then you go back to it and it's like you're rejuvenated with energy and like you feel better, and then it's like bigger things come from it. That's kind of the energy that I get with that Judgment card. So let's go to Gemini. Gemini. I think it too, you know, we do have, as I'm doing this reading right now, Mercury squaring the nodes. Let me just double check that in case I got somebody fucking analyzing me. Yeah, Mercury, it's not squaring the nodes yet, but it will square the nodes coming up. My fault. Which can bring a restless energy with the mind. So I feel like there was something though that I was looking at that I wanted to touch on. Anyways, it may come back to me. It'll be for everybody anyways, not just Taurus. All right, let's do Gemini. Jim Beams. Yeah, I mean, if you want me to answer a super chat question, that you send a super chat and you put your question, and like YouTube, like you purchase super chats, but make sure to read the super chat rules that I pinned at the top in the live chat. I won't be doing them for very long, so, but I figured there's people that missed it last time, so I'll have it open again. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It was Sun square Neptune today. Yeah, things could just feel all over the place, confusing. But we do have Mercury though, making a trine to Mars. So I mean, there is some type of groundedness though. So let's see. Oh, let's see. Gemini. What's going on? You pulled the Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Hermit here. Geminis are looking for truth and clarity. Looking for the answers, huh, Gemini? I see it. You have the Nine of Swords here, the Four of Swords, and you pull the Hangman here. Some of y'all, your mind could be very active. Like I said, the Sun's in Gemini at its last degree. It's about to come into Cancer here in an hour, but it's still that Sun in Cancer. It's still going to be squaring Neptune at 29 Pisces. So, but especially for you, Gemini, it's definitely been probably very overwhelming for you. But what I'm getting at is I feel like you're looking for like deeper insights here. And it's interesting too, because I feel like you have like an idea with this Ace of Swords, like you have an intention here that you're wanting to get underway with. And that Hermit being in the challenge is like you're trying to find though, like how to go about actually taking your intention and doing something with it, right? The Hermit can be like research or kind of having solitude to be able to reflect more deeper on like your thoughts and how you want to go about proceeding with things. I do feel like you are getting underway with something here with this Page of Swords. It's like some type of newer idea. And that Four of Swords being your advice. And it's interesting too, because you have the Nine of Swords here in the future. So I feel like this situation is like, not gonna lie, it is kind of stressful, is because it's like you're trying to just figure out the situation that you're dealing with. The Hangman being here in the outcome though, it's like I do feel like naturally you're gonna get your conclusion. Right? The Hangman being in the outcome is illumination, and the Hermit is always looking for illumination, right? So I do see you getting some form of conscious illumination and seeing things differently, or like getting an answer that, that gives you that brings some type of deeper conscious awareness with what you're trying to do. That Four of Swords, though, being the advice, like Four of Swords is a card of like meditation, right? And being able to contemplate and reflect here. So it's like I see like you're doing a lot of thinking, and the universe is like wanting you to reflect here on what it is that you're trying to do, but not to the point where it drives you crazy, right? If you can't figure it all out, I feel like the universe is saying like to just relax, right? The Hangman, surrender, and then the answers will come here. So I do see you getting them with the Page of Swords being the overall energy. It's like and then you knowing what to do next, or you getting an answer or communication. And it's like, okay, I know what to do next. Yeah, you pulled this Drifter card. It says experience life as it comes. And that's exactly what this reading is. It's like, yeah, you have a certain type of intention. You're thinking, you're trying to get underway with things. You're trying to make sense out of things here. But it's almost in a way, it's like it can feel kind of confusing. And so, or you're waiting, right, for communication to come your way or some type of insight to come your way. But that's why this Drifter card is just saying like experience life as it comes. If you're going to drive yourself crazy if you just continuously keep thinking about it, because Nine of Swords is the never-ending nightmare. So it's like when our thoughts are just, and our mind is like turning against us. So that's why that Hangman being here in the outcome is like surrendering, and then it's through the surrendering process and the natural divine timing of things, like these newer things start to flood into your conscious awareness, whether it's communication you're waiting for, or insight, or just your idea to make more sense, or for things to make more sense here. So I wouldn't stress yourself out. The Four of Swords is saying like to just relax as best as you can. I know Gemini's mind is always active. So. Right? If you don't have the answer right away, you can put it down, right? It's like Four of Swords. You can put down the sword and you can pick it up at another time, right? So don't stress yourself out. All right, let's do Cancer. Oh, Cancers. Happy birthday, Cancers. Today will be the first day of Cancer season at approximately 3:49 p.m. Central Time. And we're having the solstice today at 3:52 p.m. Central Time. So anyways, happy birthday, Cancer. Let's take a look here. Oh, by the way, too, I'll be answering the super chat questions at the end. So let's see what's going on with the Cancerians here. The Six of Cups here for the overall energy. All right. Let's see. You got the Ace of Wands, you have the Six of Swords, and you have the King of Swords here. Some of y'all got something kind of sweet and romantic coming up if it hasn't happened yet. I do see it. Also, as a side note, some of you could get like a very kind gesture from a person, but it means a lot with that Six of Cups. Right? You can know this person, it can be a stranger, it could really be anybody, but it means a lot. It's like it's very meaningful and sentimental towards you, or sentimental for you. Yeah. So you pulled the King of Wands and the Judgment card here. Ace of Wands is that spark of divine. It's the spark of the divine creation. It's like inspiration and motivation. So if you're feeling motivated and inspired here, because I feel like with the Six of Swords being in your challenge, there is this energy of like you're trying to advance things in new directions. You're trying to take things in new directions here in your life. And the universe is saying here, like it's giving you like it's what I call this is like the sacral response in human design. I definitely highly suggest everyone go figure out their human design, because it'll blow your mind and you'll be like, damn, I've been living my life wrong the whole time. But what I'm getting with this Ace of Wands, there's some type of inspiration or motivation here that you're feeling inspired by, and the universe is saying act on what it is that you're inspired by. And it may be something new, because aces are always new. And the Six of Swords is, and the challenge, it's like you're wanting to move into different energy in your life. Like you're wanting to go in different directions with things, or take things in a more innovative direction, or just for the freshness, the newness. And the Judgment card being here and the outcome, it's like you're getting that chance. And the Judgment card is like answering those trumpet calls whenever you feel the universe is like saying like, hey, let's do this. Like, let's step fully into this. I do see you doing it, by the way. The King of Swords is here in the future position. King of Swords is like, you're ready to execute. You're ready to execute. You're confident, you're sure, and all you have, and it's just like acting, right? So, and this King of Wands, as your advice is saying, just to be confident, because the Six of Cups being here for the overall energy here, like there's something that means a lot to you that you're starting to really form like a deeper sense of a relationship with. Now, this could be a person, right? But I feel like it's something else in your life, right? It could even be a hobby, or it could be something that you're picking up that's quite new, or whatever the case might be. Or even if you've already been doing what it is that you've been doing for a long time, there's something here though you're like resonating more and more with. And so that King of Wands saying, be confident, be bold, and take the initiative here. You got to be a self-starter, right? King of Wands is a self-starter, and see your visions through. The Judgment card calls for us to surrender and step into divine purpose, right? Because there's something here that's this energy that you're getting. It's like it's serving a purpose. You can't see what it's going to be yet, but it's like the universe is saying like step fully into it. Damn, this card came out again. You have this deep, quiet meditation and stillness. Yeah. I definitely feel like some of you could be like channelers in here. Now, I feel like this is a side note coming through. It's like a side message, right? If you've been needing time for solitude, to be able to meditate, right, to get to a place of stillness within inside yourself, because when we're in the Six of Swords energy in a challenge, it can feel like the fucking boat is in a vortex and we're just like, I feel stuck. But it's like when you like, you know, and what's making you feel stuck is the mind. The mind is like driving you in all these different directions, and you don't even know which way to go, or what to even think and believe, or what's true for yourself. This is about coming back to the self, right? The meditation part of this card. And then it's like when you come back to the self, it's like you get that insight and that divine motivation, inspiration, and understanding and awareness to take initiative on, to get yourself unstuck. And that's why the King of Wands is like saying like, it's like everything is within inside your control right now. It's like all you have to do is just seize the initiative on what you're feeling inspired to do, because otherwise you're going to be kind of just in this loop. So the universe wants you to be confident and to walk, to take action fully on what it is that you're doing and commit fully to this. Because definitely with that Judgment card and the outcome is definitely something that's going to, it's bigger than you can see right now, and how it's going to serve your life and how it's going to transform your life. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. Let's do Leo. All right, Leo. Leo. What's going on with Leos? Alrighty, Leo. All right. Leo, the Devil card. Interesting. This wanted to come out. You have the Sun card, which I don't, well, we'll see what the rest of the cards are, but hold on. You have the Five of Cups here, and then you have the Knight of Wands here. Interesting. I don't think this Devil card is talking about anything toxic, although it could be, like if you're dealing with anything toxic, or there's toxic habits or toxic negative beliefs, or anything that is restricting you and binding you at this time, it's like Now's a chance to liberate yourself from those things. And it's interesting because the full moon in Capricorn will be tomorrow, and that's kind of the theme, right? Because the devil card is the archetype of Capricorn. I think a lot of you are trying to become more disciplined and like stick to what you're committing yourself to. Like for instance, the devil card can come into place when it's like, okay, I really have to put a restriction on certain things in my life, because if I don't, then things are going to get messy, or they're going to continue to be messy. And so the devil card is like containment. But the negative side of the devil card would be like things that restrict you and bind you that you don't want to be restricted and binded by, right? So I think there's a combination of both here. But with that sun card being in the current energy, I feel like you're in your natural divine energy here, Leo. You know, the sun card is all about full self-expression, happiness, joy, optimism here. Just vibing and being a Leo. That's what the sun is. And I do think, though, that Five of Cups being in your challenge, there is some sort of emotional thing that you're trying to defy right now. That can be something minor, right? Maybe it's you're waiting for your DoorDash order and they're fucking taking forever, and you got like 30 minutes before you got to go do something, you know? Which, by the way, if that's your situation, the Knight of Wands in the future, I feel like they'll get there on time. But that Five of Cups is like, there's a lot of passion, right? And it's whatever triggers it, right? It could be something that pisses you off, Five of Cups, that can trigger it. Or it can just be a situation. It's the defiance energy here that I feel like you're trying to contain and control and channel into, or you can like channel into like positive things, or channel into more like creative things here. But that Knight of Wands being here in the future position, I definitely feel like there's a lot of energy I'm seeing you in the near future. It's like, I feel like you're acting from a place of more boldness, more strength, more confidence, and also more self-expression here. Leos are roaring, that's what I'm seeing. Nine of Wands. Let's see here. You have the King of Swords, and then you have the Two of Cups. Also, when it comes to love, Two of Cups is always a good indication of good things happening in love, joy, happiness, connection here. So if this is a love situation, and this is if this is a love situation, I definitely see, you have the Devil, Knight of Wands. If this is new love here, Leo, I definitely feel like there's a lot of lust here, or a lot of sexual energy. So there could be something here. Some of you, Five of Cups in the challenge. I'm just going to keep it real with this read, because I see everything in reads. You could even be sexually frustrated. So I feel like, I don't know, there could be someone here in the future that you're going to be with. Or if this person's already in your life, you could be connecting to them here. But I do sense here, like when it comes to you personally, it's just a lot of like energy here. And that King of Swords as your advice is like having to concentrate and focus on using your mind to control it and channel it into, constructive things, not destructive things, right? But that Two of Cups being here in the outcome when it comes to your individual self, I feel like this is a reunion with you and your higher self, especially if you're in a low state with the Five of Cups, whether it's just you're frustrated or disappointed, or maybe you are pissed off, or whatever the case might be. It's like you're coming back into your natural like grace state here with the Two of Cups. You have this Me Talks card, says repairing the mind, body, and spirit here. So, some of you, if you need some time to, and I don't know why. I mean, think about all the meditation card has been coming out a lot in this read, or the deep quiet card, and then also like, the Me Talks, repairing the mind, body, or the body, mind, and spirit. Definitely an energy going on in the collective where I think this is, with all this Cancer energy, the sun coming into Cancer today, Mercury and Venus here in Cancer. Cancer is nourishment and in the inner self and the self. Aries is the self too, but Cancer is like more so the emotional self, right? And how well rooted you feel, or do you feel uprooted? Maybe you need some time here to relax, enjoy yourself, let your energies rejuvenate. Because I see you coming back for full force here, that that Knight of Wands. So that's all I got for you, Leo. Let's do Virgos. I bet Leos are like, what the fuck? How do you know that? Let's see. Virgos. Alrighty, Virgos. Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. Okay, let's see here. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and you have the Ace of Pentacles here. I feel like there's an opportunity here when it comes to your community and your relationships here to cultivate like a deeper sense of connection, but also to enjoy and celebrate something here as well, right? 3 of Cups could be family, community, groups of people. When it comes to your personal self, this is a success of some type of endeavor that has been underway and that has started, or that's been in the process. I always say the 10 of Pentacles is like your long-term goals. Like, yes, it's having it's having everything. It's a card of legacy as well. It also could be a card of like the deep roots of connections to things that provide for you everything that you need. So anyways, we'll come back to that. You have the 4 of Pentacles here, the Chariot, and then you pull the Knight of Cups here. Yeah, there's I feel like there's good things happening here, Virgo. And it's like now you have a chance here to, if there's something newer that you want to get underway with, right? Because I feel like you're cultivating momentum. And so this Ace of, and that Chariot being the advice is to keep the momentum going. The Chariot and 10 of Pentacles are 2 cards of legacy. The Chariot is moving outside the realms of the familiar and moving into like going in the direction of your dreams. And so the universe is saying to keep chasing your dreams, to keep moving forward, because you're triumphing and you will continue to triumph here. And you have an opportunity that's sitting in the challenge here. And so whatever this is, you may already be consciously aware of what this is. Some of you, this could be entering into your life here later, but I would go for it and just keep this train rolling because you're cultivating momentum. In the 4 of Pentacles, there is some type of opportunity I'm seeing you secure here. Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. And also too, the work you've been doing and the success you've been getting, I see with this 4 of Pentacles, it's like it's giving you, it's like adding on your resume. And I don't mean like resume to like brag or anything, but it's like this internal resume. Like, yeah, I did all these things, and like, and it's boosting your like your confidence, and it's it's giving you real power and influence. And so that Knight of Cups being here in the outcome, I feel as well, is just you continuously pursuing your dream with that Knight of Cups, pursuing the things that you want to merge with, whatever it is that you're envisioning here. Oh shit. Damn, Virgo. You have this caterpillar card that says opportunity. And it's in the challenge here. So yeah, there's an opportunity. It's like you already have been getting success. Some of you, there's something about a home and moving. Maybe you recently moved to a new home. Now you're planting new seeds or planting seeds where you're at to create a deeper sense of, rootedness with where you're at. Others of you, this could be a chance to move as well. I'm picking up because I'm seeing energies with the family, and I'm seeing energies with friends, family, or friends, or like community-based stuff here. So keep it up, Virgo. You got the best reading so far. All right, let's do Libra. Oh, there could be travels for some of you as well. It could be work travel related as well. All right, let's do Libra. All right, let's do it. Libras. All right, Libras. Libra, Libra. You got the Queen of Swords here, the Emperor, the Judgment card. You got the Queen of Wands. All right, I like this. The Sun card. And you have the Hermit. Libra, I feel like you're being encouraged to be who you are, right? Not even not even because it's something negative, but because it's a good read. And it's a good read. There is really no but. There's no but the Sun card as the advice is like to step fully into your authenticity and to express who you are and to live your life and have fun with what it is that you're doing and to enjoy the things that you have in your life. This Judgment card here is like there is a commitment here that you're wanting to step fully into. It's not that you haven't even stepped fully into it. It's like I feel like you're already underway with the process. But the Judgment card being in the challenge, it's like the universe is calling for you to fully give it your all, right? And you could be giving it your all now, but it's like the universe is like saying like keep giving it your all. Because this Emperor being in your current energy at this time is like you're in a position of strength, right? You're in a very strong position here. And I feel like a lot of you, like when it comes to there's things that you're doing or things that are happening in your life that it's like you're starting to access like your inner power here. You're starting to come into alignment more and more with the things, with things in your life, but also with yourself. And so this Queen of Swords is like a deeper sense of understanding that you're getting in relation to yourself, which is giving you a deeper sense of understanding to the relation of everything outside of your world here. And this Queen of Wands being in the future, I feel like I see you in a good attitude in the future. I see you being positive. I feel like I love the Queen of Wands because it represents, like, if you read about the card, it's like the flowing, damn, I always get this wrong. The beauty of flowing fire. So it's like you're getting into the flow and it's like this fiery, passionate energy here and zest for life here. And that Hermit being here in the outcome, I feel like all of this is like giving you a deeper sense of understanding of just your role as a guide. Right? Some of you could be stepping into like being a guide for others, or maybe you're in a position to, and you act as a guide for others. Or this can be a guide coming into your life, giving you direction with things, allowing for you to step fully into understanding who you are and understanding where it is that you want to go. But it is a deeper sense of connection to the soul with the Hermit and an understanding of your purpose, especially with that Judgment here. Some of y'all could be successful as fuck. I feel like the universe is saying don't shy away from the spotlight. Sun card, don't be afraid of the spotlight. Queen of Wands ain't afraid of the spotlight. The Sun card, damn sure ain't afraid of the spotlight. So the universe is saying like, yeah, be the center of attention, be in the spotlight, get in the spotlight of life. You have this Drifter card. It says experience life as it comes here. I feel like this is just like a separate message coming through as a reminder. Like if you're finding yourself in a state where sometimes you're like, yeah, I don't really know what to do next. Instead of like stressing about it and like letting your mind drive you crazy, I feel like the universe is saying like, just back off a little bit, right? Experience life as it comes, right? Maybe you need a second wind and you're waiting for the second wind to come. I know I needed a second wind earlier before I started the video, but you'll get your second wind. So that's what I got. We're gonna do Scorpio next. All right, Scorpio. All right, let's take a look. Scorpio. I think Matthew McConaughey is a Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken. I think he is. I hear people being like, yeah, he's a Scorpio. I think he is. wonder what his chart is. I'm gonna look at his chart after this. Let's see. You have the Eight of Wands here, Scorpio, the Star card, and you have the Page of Cups here. All right. You got the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Five of Swords. All right, Scorpio. Interesting. You know, the Star card being in your current energy, I feel like there's a renewal energy that's been going on for you, like on a macro level. But whatever this renewal energy is, it's actually helping you get very clear about the truth that lies within inside yourself, about who it is that you are, what it is that you want to do, and the things that you want to create for your life. And I actually feel like it's bringing a rejuvenation, because the Star card is all about rejuvenation, renewal, feeling inspired, feeling connected again to life. And it's also like hope that we find, right? So if you've been through a period to where it's like it's felt like hopeless, or where you've been losing hope or losing faith or losing belief, it's like there's that glimmer here, right? Now some of you have nurtured this glimmer to where it's expanded, right? And some of you it's like coming online. And so the best thing you can do with that Star card is to nurture your dreams, is to nurture yourself and nurture that glimmer of light. Because the Eight of Wands being here for the overall energy is the height of ambition. It's like, where do you want to go? What are you aiming at, right? And also Eight of Wands deals with belief. The Hierophant deals with belief. So there's a lot here about belief. And I feel like you're starting to really connect to that inner truth of yourself, which is inspiring you and giving you more of a positive belief about where it is that you're aiming and where it is that you're trying to go. That Page of Cups, though, being in the challenge, I definitely would... It's like whatever it is that you're... like I am kind of picking up you like kind of being disconnected, right? Like the universe is saying this, especially with Star cards, like to remain connected. Also too, it's like the inspiration that is flowing through you, or that you'll be getting. Page of Cups says he allows the inspiration to flow through himself, like he acts on it, right? The ambition that he has, right? All those thoughts, emotions, and feelings that flow toward yourself that bring that ambitious energy about your desires and what it is that you want to create. It's about, yeah, you're getting that, but like you like channeling it externally. And so the advice here is to keep your eyes on the prize, that Ten of Pentacles, like your long-term goals. What are your long-term goals, right? What are your long-term goals? What is the legacy that you're trying to create, right? And the Hierophant is like committing yourself here fully. Some of you, if you're in the spiritual community or if you're in spiritual practices here, the Hierophant is some type of support or establishment here that's helping you get underway with what it is that you're trying to create and build. And you also have the Five of Swords here being in the outcome. I kind of feel with this Five of Swords that if you've been kind of feeling fragmented with all these things and like now you're putting together all the pieces, there's like this last thing here that you're like having to like rid out of your life. Right, and the Five of Swords is also Venus in Aquarius. So Venus in Aquarius can have such an eclectic taste when it comes to certain values that the downside of that could be to where it's like you forget your own. And so the Five of Swords, that's why he's like, fuck this, I'm disconnecting from all this other shit and I'm going in the direction of what my true value is and what I truly want to create. So I do see that here. All right, and that doesn't even have to be in regards to like people. It could just be with inside yourself. You're like, what the I'm like scattered with all this shit and I don't even like, none of this resonates with me. I'm disconnecting from all this and I'm going to connect to this stuff. You have this Watcher's card. It says transpersonal. So transpersonal development, right? This is definitely a very spiritual read here. There's a lot of spiritual energy flowing through this read. Yeah, transpersonal. It's like transpersonal development, right? It's like trying to transcend and connect to God, connect to your higher self, connect to the divine, accessing your divinity, right? And there's these things happening here for you with the Hierophant, whether it's support that you're getting from community or from an establishment or a group or online resources or resources in general that are helping you get started and get underway with what it is that you're doing. If you've been holding yourself back from really tapping into your ambition. The Five of Swords is like you're going full force into something. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Let's do Sagittarius. All right. Oh, somebody put it in the chat. Yes, Matthew is November 4th, 1969. I knew he was a Scorpio. Let's do Sagittarius. What sign is Sandra Bullock or Bullocks or whatever her last name is? I wonder if she's a Libra or an Aries. I don't know. All right, let's do it. Sagittarius. Here we go here. Ace of Pentacles. You have the Magician, the Eight of Cups here. King of Wands, Six of Cups, and then you pull the Two of Cups here. Some of you may have Taurus in your chart. Two of Cups, though, in the outcome is always a good indication of relationships. So if this is love, you know, this is a coming together with someone where there's satisfaction, enjoyment. When it comes to yourself, I feel like you're really starting to come like your life and everything in your life is starting to come into balance, which is making your personal energies feel more balanced. I do see here, though, it's like you're trying to search and create opportunity for yourself when it comes to something you're trying to manifest. Ace of Pentacles. The challenge right now is like you kind of don't know, you're not fully aware yet of like how it's all going to turn out or how it's going to be manifested or where the opportunity lies or how the opportunity is going to turn out. But I feel like with that Magician card, it's like you really just are focused on, all right, let me just get started, right? The Magician is like just getting started, like it's time to get started. And I see you getting started with the manifestation process when it comes to something that you're trying to create. And so right now it could be a little confusing. You don't have the full awareness of everything, but it's like you're doing everything that you can do. The Six of Cups is telling you to stay present. Don't look too far ahead, right? Six of Cups is about the present moment, like, and keeping it simple too. Like sometimes we can overcomplicate things. Like keep it simple as much as you can, and like to focus on the present moment. Because the King of Wands being in the future position, it's like you're becoming more sure and more confident here as well. And for you entrepreneurs out there, or for you business people, or for even you creatives out there, oh, Sandra Bullock is a Leo. Nice. I don't know why she getting on my mind. But for you entrepreneurs out there, or you creatives out there, this could be like a newer product, a newer service, or just something that you're kind of wanting to add to your business or add to some type of creative thing here. You know, King of Wands is always a good indication of success, especially with newer endeavors. So it's like you're moving in a successful direction here, and you can actually be networking here and forming a partnership here as well, or getting clientele. If it's none of that, like for some of you, I know you're dealing with different things here. You know, King of Wands, if it's just something that you're doing personally for yourself and it's not all that stuff I just said, I feel like this is you starting to establish what it is that you're trying to manifest here, and you feeling confident, sure about it, and like you actually now starting to see like the vision more clearly here, which the Two of Cups and the outcome is like your needs also being met as well. So if there's a need for certainty in regards to what you're doing that you don't fully have at this time, I feel like you're getting that, the Two of Cups. You pull this Covenant card, it says Sacred Contract. Maybe there's a contract, new contract for some of you in the mix here, or a new partnership, or if it's not, if it's just yourself, this is your sacred contract, right? It's like what you're destined to do, your purpose here. So that's what I got for you. Let's go to Capricorn. go, Capricorns. Oh, we got a full moon in your sign. Uh-oh. All right, Capricorn. You have the Emperor here, the Six of Cups. You have the Two of Cups here. There could be challenges in regards to your relationships at this time. Pull the Seven of Wands here in the future position. I'll be careful not to let pride get in your way. I'm just gonna keep it real. But the Seven of Wands, though, is about asserting yourself and like being confident, standing on your own 2 feet, and continuously pursuing what it is that you're like wanting to take action on, or that you've been taking action on. It's also a card of like going for it as well. Let's see, you have the Nine of Wands, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, some of you have success here as well. That Emperor being the overall energy, you know, this could definitely be, like I said, for some of you, this could be business success, work success. But when it comes to yourself, like if you've been doing like personal development or self-development here, I definitely feel like it's paying off here. And in fact, if you've been doing that, I feel like it's actually been quite healing for you with the Six of Cups. And which in turn, I feel like is going to benefit your lifestyle as a whole and allow you to be able to enjoy your life more, or allow you to be able to enjoy your life more. Very interesting. I kind of feel, you know, that Two of Cups being in the challenge. Damn, you could be dealing with codependent stuff at this time too. Like people, like I'm saying like codependent, not like dependent, like codependent things, whether it's with relationships or situations, because the Nine of Pentacles is about autonomy. And you know, if there's codependency, you can't access that full autonomy. So this could be that Nine of Wands as the advice. You know, doing thing that's right for yourself, and continuously doing the things that are right for yourself, and not relying upon other people to give you. And it doesn't even necessarily mean that you need it, but it's like it could be though, like needing other people to give you validation, or to give you what it is that you need to move forward with your life, right? Or it could be the other way around. People want that from you. And so I definitely feel like this is you kind of going the more independent route with things. And with that Nine of Pentacles in the outcome, I feel that there's a lot of rewards with it. And I see you being able to enjoy your life, and actually enjoying your life a lot more. But also I would say here, like you are kind of looking for support. And I think you're showing up as a supportive figure as well in your life for others too. And so for some of you, this may not be any type of dependence or codependence at all. This is just more so you wanting to show up and be loving and be caring and be compassionate and be empathetic, right? To help people, help those around you. So the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Emperor is about being a leader. And being a leader is not about being a dick, right? Like being a leader is about, you know, it's like uplifting others, inspiring others. Because that allows you, like if you want respect from others, that's how you get respect. I feel like I just channeled to read. You have this Lost Compass card. It says getting back to integrity here. This is interesting. You know, some of you could have been feeling lost, and so it's like you're coming back into alignment, you know, with your own self, and kind of not relying on the external as much. But others of you, it's like you could be the one helping other people navigate here certain things in their life. I feel like the pendulum is swinging both ways on this. So you got to pick and choose which one's your story. But I do see, you know, Nine of Pentacles is always business success, especially with money and resources, career success as well, and also self-development. Like if you've been doing personal work on yourself, this is like the rewards of that as well. And you being able to, it increases your self-worth, the way you feel about yourself, and it also makes your lifestyle a lot better. Damn, Capricorn. Maybe you needed this full moon. Shit. All right, let's do Aquarius. How's the UFO doing, Aquarius? How's the UFO doing? All right, Aquarius, let's see. You have the Queen of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Lovers. Oh, shit. Let's see. King of Swords here. I feel like a lot of you could be detaching here from certain relationships in your life at this time. But I also think you're starting to get more serious, too, about... Well, let me pull the rest of these cards. Yeah, I think you're coming more into alignment with your truth. The Lovers, Ace of Swords being here in this read. And because I'm picking up, it's like you've been feeling disconnected. Whether it's with, if it's a person, or whether it's with, or just things in your life in general. It's like the Lovers is like yearning for union. It's like you want to. That's why love is like when we're in love or we're with someone, it's like we feel that sense of union, right? That the connecting back to the divine source, right? Of love that transcends. But also that can be with anything else in your life in regards to your purpose, right? Whether it's your career, work, and personal things, endeavors, whatever the case might be. I think you're looking for that connection here. And it's interesting because it's like, I feel like you know what it is already here that fulfills you. And so the universe is just wanting you to connect again, like if you've been feeling disconnected. Now I know Aquarius is like, some of y'all could just, you can take off on your UFO, be gone for a long time. And people are like, where's Aquarius? And then you come back when you want connection. But I think with this King of Swords though, being in the future, I think it's like you're connecting again here, or you're feeling more connective. It's like I see you getting serious. The Queen of Wands, it's like you're ready to be happy. It's like you're ready to start living from your heart. You're ready to start moving in the direction of your heart and expressing yourself and living a joyful life and being joyful and being happy. And so I see like you're disconnecting from certain things here and reconnecting here to like things that are the most important for you, which I feel like it's giving you clarity here. And it's also giving you a newer sense of direction with this Ace of Swords and understanding. Especially if you've been feeling like lately, like I don't understand like my relation to things in my life at this time, right? A good example could be, let's just say like, I don't know, like you've been traveling back and forth, or you've been moving back and forth, or you've been going from one project to one project to one project to another project, or you're just been kind of pushed and pulled and swayed in all different directions. And then you're like, okay, like I need to find my center. I need to root myself here into my being and into my environment and into my foundation with things. And I think that's what you're doing here. So if you've been feeling a lack of clarity, I feel that this is you getting more clear and actually being more stern and more strict with, what your ambitions are and what you're trying to do. You have this Netcaster card. It says preparations come to fruition. Yeah, if you've been preparing things here, right? I feel like if you've been casting your net out there with certain things, things are about to come to fruition here. If you've been looking, let's just say also too, if you've been feeling like rejected, right? Like, let's just say, like, I'll give you an example. Like, let's just say you're unemployed and you've been putting on applications, or maybe you're just wanting to change jobs, or maybe you're looking for a new home and everything just comes back and keeps getting rejected, or you just feel like nothing's really working out. The universe is saying to keep casting your net, right? To not give up, use your strength and your willpower as the advice. Like, you'll catch something. You're gonna get something here. But the best thing you can do with the Queen of Wands is just remain positive about it. I feel like I was all over the place in your read, Aquarius, but that's what I got for you. But the Aquarius reads are always like that. I always have to look at the Aquarius reads at every angle, right? And you have to look at every angle because every angle connects to another angle. And it's the only reading I have to do that for. It makes sense though, because Aquarius is like, there's so many different angles you see things from. All right, let's do Pisces. Thank you for that, Brandy. I appreciate that. All right, Pisces. Pull the 9 of Swords. You got the 4 of Cups here. You have the 5 of Cups. You got the 6 of Cups here, the 2 of Wands, and then you have the 6 of Swords here. All right, there's a never-ending nightmare here, Pisces. 9 of Swords. I feel like something's just stressing you out. It's like you're overwhelmed here. And in a way, with that 4 of Cups, you could be unsatisfied with something, right, or dissatisfied. And there kind of is this, with that 5 of Cups being in your challenge, like there is some form of a disappointment. It's like you're frustrated, is what I'm picking up. Like you're frustrated, you're trying to figure things out, you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, what action to take next with something. The 2 of Wands as the advice. It's like the 4 of Cups is like when we get an energy, because it's in your current energy, it's like when you get an energy of just like, to where it's like the water has become stagnant. Like for Pisces, you know, the river's got to keep flowing. You gotta keep flowing. You gotta keep swimming, Pisces. The 4 of Cups is when things become stagnant, though. Right? It's like, and it's like we're looking for that feeling, or we're looking. It's like, for a way, it's like, let's just say you have ideas to start a podcast, and you just kind of sit on that idea, and you're waiting for the right timing, right? And it's like the more you sit with it, with that 5 of Cups, it's like, the more it starts to become even more frustrating, and the more disappointing you start to feel about yourself in the situation or whatever, right? The 2 of Wands as the advice is like saying, like, take action immediately. Like if you find yourself in energy with the 4 of Cups, just melancholy, like the 2 of Wands is saying, like, to take action, to move yourself out of that energy. That 6 of Cups being here in the future position, I feel like you're getting support. Look at this progression, by the way, 4, 5, 6. So I feel like it's the stream, right? It's the progression. And right now it's stagnant with the 4 of Cups, but the progression's coming to where you'll move through this energy naturally. And I also feel like you're getting support here in the future. But I see you coming back to your natural state of grace and kind of being in your Pisces, energy. And that 6 of Swords and the outcome is just another indication of moving out of the rough waters and moving into the more calmer waters, right? And advancing with the things here that you're thinking about doing. But the 2 of Wands is saying, like, take the initiative, right? 4 of Cups is when we're just sitting there. You have this benefactor, it says grace here and generosity. Yeah, I feel like that's what this 6 of Cups is in the future. So it's like the grace is being restored and the benefic energy is being restored. And there could be something generous happening for you in the future as well. Or you'll just be feeling, maybe this is you too, Pisces. Maybe this is you being very generous too. But this could be somebody around you as well. So if you've been looking for support, or just kind of looking for things to kind of not be so stale, right? I definitely see that happening with that 6 of Cups. But 9 of Swords is the never-ending nightmare. But to get out of it, 2 of Wands is the advice, is to take action in the direction of where it is that you're trying to go, and don't allow yourself to spiral. You got to move stuck energy, So that's what I got for you, Pisces. I'm going to answer some of these super chat questions. I'm going to close the super chat questions. What time is it? But I want to say thank you all for watching. I know a lot of you are going to click off now because I'm going to go to the super chat questions. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. I really do appreciate the support. The personal readings are on sale too, so if you're interested and you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below. They're all on sale. And I only will have that sale up for the next 24 hours, so it's a flash sale. If you haven't subscribed yet, I also encourage you to do so and hit the notification button bell as well if you want to catch me live like this, or if you want to know when your videos get posted, like the individual zodiac signs or whatever videos I post. So be sure to hit that bell. But otherwise than that, I'm going to go ahead and go to the super chat questions. I'm going to leave these open for, how long do I want to keep these open? For the next 10 minutes. So let's do Stacy. You have, will I recover from this? Oh, you're asking, will I recover from this? Okay. Let's take a look here. All right. Oh, let me take Pisces off the screen. Whoops. All right, Stacy, you pulled the Magician, Two of Wands. Yes, I feel like you'll move through it actually a lot faster than you think. The Magician card really calls forth for you to start taking the initiative now to move yourself out of the stuck energy that you feel, right? Because the Magician's like doing everything that you can do and using everything at your disposal to get underway with doing what it is that you know you need to do. And so the Magician is actually kind of like a call to action. And with that Two of Wands is another card, a call to action. So the Two of Wands being here, it's like, I would say yes. But I definitely think you need to take action and do everything that you can do here, right? Remain self-determined with that Two of Wands. And yeah, I feel like you will. All right, let's do, I don't know how to say your name. Manzanilita. You say here, that's an $8 donation, so it's only going to be a 2-card pull. You say, could I get some advice / reassurance on my moving to my new place? Okay. Could I get some guidance? Or it's like, could I get some advice / reassurance on moving to my new place? Can you tell me for Manzanilita? You pulled the Seven of Cups and you pulled the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, I feel the Wheel of Fortune is always a good transition, a good change, a positive change here. The time has come for change, and you're in the midst of change, and it's about surrendering to the change and being open to the possibilities here as well. But the Wheel of Fortune is always a good indication of change. The advice is saying, to let go of control. You're not going to be able to control everything. To just, control the things that you can control. But the Seven of Cups here as well is it's like allow yourself to move into a new desire. Right? Seven of Cups is, there's new things happening, and you have an option and a choice to really follow through with something, surrender, allow yourself to enter into it fully as a new experience, and just take it for the experience that it is. But I feel like it's going to be a good experience with the Wheel of Fortune being here. So I'm picking up something else here. Hold on. I don't know why I'm hearing like spin the wheel or something. Or spin the wheel. I don't know what that's about. But the advice, Seven of Cups, is it's a new experience of what you're desiring. So the desire that you have of moving to your new place, it's going to be a new experience, and allow yourself to experience it fully. And I think you'll enjoy it. I think it'll be something good for you with that Wheel of Fortune. that's what I got for you, my friend. All right, let's do Naisha. You say here, I'm a Libra sun. Next relationship coming in. All right. All right, you pulled the moon card that just came out. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Pisces. The Fool card. Could definitely be a Pisces. Not because the Fool, but just because of what the Fool represents. I think I'm kind of going to say, this next person I feel like they may be younger than you. And I also feel like if they're not younger than you, then they definitely have a very youthful energy here. They could be an Aries. I feel like they could be an Aries. I'm going to make a prediction. They could be an Aries. They could be on the very cusp, like either like a 0-degree Aries or like a 29-degree Pisces or something like that. Doesn't have to be, but maybe they have like a planet or something there. Yeah, you won't be able to, this person's going to be a total stranger to you. So when it comes to the next relationship, I feel like you don't even know this person yet. Like, it's going to be a total stranger. But you're going to feel that attraction with the moon card, that, because the moon card's like mystery, and mystery creates attraction, right? So there's like a mysterious attraction around someone newer. They're definitely new. You don't know this person. I feel like you could meet this person. I mean, the moon card's Pisces, right? So like Pisces season. I know that's next year, but maybe this is a prediction of someone who's coming into your life that will be like something more long term. Or will be like your next real like relationship. I feel like it will be, not saying you won't meet anybody from now until then, right? Because I feel like you probably will, but I feel like the real thing, or like the one that you're kind of destined to kind of meet here in a way, or destined to kind of run into, it's going to be like Pisces or Aries season. Because the Fool card is like spring, right? So, which will be Aries, right? And the moon card's Pisces. So around that time, Pisces beginning Aries season. This person's also going to be into, they're going to be spiritual. I'm not sure if you're spiritual, but if you are spiritual, I feel like they'll be spiritual too. So, that's what I got for you, Naisha. By the way, I'm very curious. Let me know if down the line if my prediction came true. If it didn't, still let me know. But if it did, let me know. All right, I'm going to close the super chats. And I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Yeah, let's see here. 1 second. Just want to read some of the chat before I go. Everybody who's saying hi, definitely hello back. I can't get to all of them, but I can't see all of them as I'm doing the reads. Yeah, let's see here. You're welcome, Naisha. Also, Stacy as well. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I'll catch y'all later in the next live. I may do a full moon live tomorrow, so we'll see. Don't hold me to that, I have a divine ego center in human design. So if I make a promise and I don't follow through with my promise, it really does disappoint people. So don't hold me to it, but I may go live and do a full moon reading, a live read. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. If anybody wants to help timestamp, the reading for, the signs, that'd be much appreciated. Otherwise, it's gonna take me a while to do that. So, if you want to help, I would definitely appreciate the help. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.